Hello friends, happy Sunday. Although you probably won't be seeing this until Monday just because after I film this, I'm leaving my house for most of the night, so I'm not gonna have time to edit this and get it uploaded until tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you had a good New Year week. If you celebrated, I hope it was fun and everything. I had a good time celebrating with some friends locally, but I've had a very, very busy week. So even though I set myself some small goals, I still did not meet them this week, which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, it happens. I kind of knew it was going to happen with the holiday week. I was just hoping otherwise, but my goal for this week that I said in the last video was to get some role quests done. The caster and tank ones specifically, and maybe healer if I had the time, which definitely did not make it to the healer ones, that's for sure. I think that was all I had set my goal for. Maybe I mentioned Heaven's Turn, but I don't even think that was like on my radar. Yeah, unfortunately, I was just super busy this week, and all I have been able to get done happens today. It happened today. So I got all of the caster role quests recorded this morning, except for the level 100 one. I'm currently waiting in MSQ roulette queue for some leveling because I'm so close. I am like 18.4 out of 23.7, so I'm pretty close. I could go do like a couple fates, more than a couple, probably like 10 to 15, in between 10 and 15 fates, depending. Or I can just sit here. I don't know, maybe I should do fates instead of MSQ roulette. I feel like it would take less time. But I don't know, maybe it's tough. 10 fates or MSQ roulette, it's like, I don't know which would take longer. But yeah, so I'm waiting to finish the caster role quests. I just have to get to level 100 and then I can do the final one. So those will be coming out this week for sure. As well as the zone quests for living memory. I still haven't made those last 4 thumbnails, but my alt is sitting at the level 99 dungeon entrance. So I'm going to do that tonight after I go out for my dinner thing I have tonight. So I'm going to get home and just like end the night with spamming MSQ dungeon and trial there. Hopefully the queues won't be long. Hopefully maybe I can recruit like a friend to help me. Leveling ults as DPS like definitely has pros and cons, and the cons are the dungeon queues take forever. And it's not that big of a deal with trusts, at least, but the level 99 trial doesn't have a trust option, which kind of is a bummer for me, but I get why it doesn't, I guess. At least I don't think it does. Maybe it does actually have a trust option. You would think that I would know. I probably ran it with trusts. Oh my god, it does. I forgot. You get to the end of the dungeon and like 4 extra NPCs run in. Like you just did this incredibly difficult thing and then 4 NPCs run up and are like, hey, we're here too. And it's like, how though? Anyways, yeah, so there is a trust thing for that trial. So I definitely will get that done tonight. So the zone quest for living memory will be going up this week, as well as the caster role quests, as well as the Heaven's Turn quest should go up this week. I haven't recorded it yet, but I will be doing that tomorrow. And I also rendered and uploaded the zone quests for Marilyn Mentorum, so those will probably start to go up, if not this week, then next week. So we will start rolling into some Endwalker zone quests finally. I'm excited to get into there and get it done with. Every time I go to do the caster quest, it's in Yadili mod, it's in Thavner. And I'm like, there's so many undone quests here. I just want to start doing them. But it's not the right time. It's not the right time. But yeah, so that'll all start popping up this week. And I'm just going to continue with my current goals of role quests. I want to get the tank role quests done. The healer role quests are the next one on the docket. And then what do I have left after that? It's just melee. Yeah, melee is the only thing I have left after that. And this character doesn't really have any melee jobs ready to go, but my other character does. I've got monk leveling over there, so I should be able to start that as well in the next week or two, and then hopefully I can do the culmination quest. I haven't even seen anything about that. I kind of feel like the role quest this expansion definitely left people feeling underwhelmed, or perhaps just whelmed. Not underwhelmed, impressed. Unimpressed. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody really say much about them in general, let alone anything good. So I have not particularly enjoyed them. But if you've done them, let me know what you think about them and if you like them or not. Man, I really thought the queue would pop by now. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the role quests. Yeah, they're just kind of mid to me. I liked the ones in Endwalker because you got to go hang out with people you knew. This one is just kind of like lore about stuff that means nothing to me right now, and I don't know if it overall matters to anything, but yeah, it's okay. Kind of goofy. I did not like Fizz Ranged. Maybe I started with the worst one. The caster one, pretty mid. Pretty mid. It's kind of like doing Al Amigo, the Griffin, again. So, yeah. Except a little bit more involved. With a dumber villain. This last week, all the Yakshal quests went live. So I hope people found those useful if they were looking for that kind of thing. I obviously still haven't rendered the Pelu Pelu quests or uploaded them outside of the rank up quests. I am just mentally not ready for that chore because they really did. I mean, I like when they do that with quests where every time you do it is a little bit different, but it makes it hard for me to like put them together into a video. So I just haven't felt like tackling that yet, but hopefully that will pop up in the next couple of weeks. It's on my to-do list, but outside of role quests and the holiday quest that's going on right now, I'm really trying to limit myself to like branching out into things. I'm still trying to keep up with the custom delivery, the new one at least. The old ones, I have to like re-record some stuff related to some of them. And it's a whole nother thing that I have to like wrap my brain around and maybe even like start a spreadsheet for managing because I'm easily lost when I'm trying to handle like 6 different things at once without writing it down. So, and the custom deliveries are a little bit weird because they aren't like quests. They do have like usually a starter quest and then like a finale quest, but in between there's like dialogue and rank ups and stuff like that. And I have to be careful and like manage where I'm at so that I'm recording when things are happening. But so they're just a little bit more stressful than recording traditional quests. So I haven't really focused them down, but I also haven't focused a lot of crafter gatherer stuff down yet. I just keep being like later, later. I think I uploaded the carpenter quests. Yeah, that's the only ones that I've done is the carpenter. And I did start culinarian for like quest reasons, but I don't think I've uploaded those quests, have I? I don't know. Did I do it on this character or did I do it on a different one? Yeah, I did not do that on this character. So, botanist hasn't done any job quests except the first one. And then carpenter is the only one I've uploaded. I'll get to them eventually. It's just like further out on the docket than anything else I can think of. But yeah, so over the next week, you should see the final zone quests of Dawn Trail be going live. Living Memory quests, all 8 of them. Then, like I said, Heaven's Turn and the Caster Roll quest should pop up. And then the following week, you should start to see Endwalker Zone quest popping up. And outside of that, I don't really have anything else really set and planned. I do need to do the Viper quests. I do need to do the Sage quests. I can't believe I still haven't done the Sage quests. I wonder what thing I'm missing on Sage. Let me see. I don't have Penheima. It might be good to have that. So I should do the Sage quests as well. Yeah, so it's pretty much just role quests, job quests, and zone quests on my radar for a little bit. I say it every week, like, if there's a side quest that you want to, like, throw at me as a distraction that you are hoping will go up, like the Moogle quests or some other side quest arc, let me know, and I can attempt to turn my energies there instead of doing these, like, quests that I'm not finding super entertaining. But yeah, always feel free to let me know if there's something that you haven't seen pop up yet that you would like to see pop up. And I always have these like ridiculous ideas for recording things. Like when I did Heaven's Turn last year with the fortunes, I was like, I'm going to get a recording of every option you can get in the fortunes. And I started working on it and very quickly decided that was a horrible idea. Like, first off, how would I edit that together? Because every fortune has like a bunch of different fortunes on it. So, like, how would I have edited that together? Like, it would have just been a nightmare. Ooh, Q-pop. It would have been a nightmare to edit that together. And then also, like, it's random. So I was about to drop like 2 mil gil because it was 1,000 gil fortune. Is this... Wow, I wasn't expecting Castrum today. It was 1,000 gil of fortune, and, like, it's random. It was just not gonna be a good idea for me. But anyways, I quickly, like, threw that idea by the wayside, and was like, there's no way I'm gonna get every single fortune. And that's also how I found out about the, like, I think it's the Gamer Escape wiki that has, the dialogue for all of the quests. So if you're ever, like, looking for the full dialogue of a quest, like, I know that the traditional, like, Final Fantasy XIV wiki, like, rarely has the dialogue, but the Gamer Escape one does have... Usually every quest has its full dialogue with all branching options and things like that. Sometimes it can be wrong, but generally it's pretty accurate. I mean, even the Final Fantasy XIV wiki is wrong on the regular. I have to fix it a lot when I'm getting the link and checking stuff out for my video uploads. There's a lot of times I've had to, like, go in and, like, adjust or fix things, especially just this last week when I was doing the Yachttal videos. For some reason, like, every quest has, like, a location, and for some reason this is the first time I've run into this. For some reason, a few of the Yachttal quests were given the location of their, like, oh geez, I hecked this up. Given the location of, like, their sub-region. Dude, why me? Instead of the zone, instead of Yachttal, it was like Mamuk or something like that. So when you go to the page for Yachttal quests, the way that those, like, the wiki page specifically is built is it's just like a table that pulls... It just says, like, if the quest has location set as Yachttal, list it in this page or whatever, like, essentially, with, like, the quest name, the quest giver, and the reward or whatever. And because those quests had been given the incorrect... Well, not necessarily incorrect, but, like, unnecessary specification of their, like, subzone, they weren't showing up on the page for Yachttal quests because it wasn't reading them as the Yachttal. It was saying this is a Mamuk quest. So I had to fix that a couple times, and I'm glad... I wonder if somebody, like, changed it, because I used those pages to get all the quests. So at some point, those quests were on that page. So, because that's how I had them on my personal spreadsheet of, like, zone quests. But they weren't there this last week when I was looking for them. So at some point, the location had been changed. So I changed it back. And I have to do that fairly regularly with quests. Not the location, like I said, that was, like, the first time I've ever had to do that. But just little things like for some reason there's like some person when they build the steps of the quest, it's supposed to be like what it says over in your duty information or your quest information, like what the quest is telling you to do. But there's a period of time where the quests, somebody was saying like speak to quest giver, putting it as the first step. And so when I was pulling the steps from there to do my timestamps, I was like, what? This is not correct. This is not an actual step from your quest log. I had to do a lot of fixing of that. And just little things like that I have to adjust. So yeah, don't trust the wiki, I guess is what I'm saying in a very roundabout, distracted way. But, and also, if you're looking for all the fortunes, definitely check the Gamer Escape wiki if you're curious about what all the fortunes are that you can get. As of last year, they were pretty accurate with all of them. I don't know if there were new fortunes this year or not. Yeah, I feel like I've been rambling, and that's enough rambling for me this week. I'm just going to keep doing my Castra Meridianum so that I can go record the final quest for the caster role quest. Get hyped. I know I'm hyped, ready to be done with that quest line. And then I get to start on the tank one. Maybe the tank will be the one that really entertains me. I don't know. Let me know again if there's any like little quests that you want me to make a priority. And also let me know if you've done the role quests, if they're all bad. Or what? Are any of them good? Am I just like not seeing the humor? I don't know what it is. I'm just not a big fan of these ones. But yeah, let me know. I'll see you guys next week with another update. And please look forward to whatever pops up on the channel this week, whether it's the role quests or the zone quests or the Heaven's Turn quest. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Like I said in the first one, every like and subscribe and comment really makes me feel extra good for doing this ridiculous project. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. And have a good not holiday week. Finally. Alright. Bye guys.